So we will start out first. Ms. DeWeese, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to share with my fellow council members, Ms. Burnett is handing out some documentation to you about a very concerning situation that I needed to share with my fellow council members. What you have in front of you, I had back during the discussion with BP requested for an escrow deposit to be made and had numerous questions on every occasion about how we were communicating with BP, and I grew tired of the 20 questions and rather boring counsel with my request. I went ahead and made a request of Mr. Kobe, Mr. Wells, and also the mayor. I wanted to understand BP's posture with the city and also what efforts were being made on council's behalf. In light of that, what you see in front of you is my initial request. I requested certain words, and I've highlighted those for you, and you can see what they are: BP, oil, Bayou Chico, deposit, bond, escrow, DeWeese, and Johnson. Because of that, what came to light was several emails that are of great concern to me that were correspondence with our city attorney, whom we hire to represent us and on a daily basis to represent council members and also represent our interests within the city in doing business and also in the community and in whatever situations we may need him. My concern stems from this particular email that I have redacted actually the staff member, because this is not about the staff member that communicated with him, but the sexual innuendo and the complete lack of respect that he has for council. And I do want to remind you this was during a committee meeting, as he sits right now today, as he sat when he did this back on April 19th while our committee meeting was going on. A staff member had asked what committee that we were in. Mr. Wells responded, "Can't say. Townsend left and wanted to pull the item on his committee. This is shit." And please excuse my language. It is not my words. These are the words of your city attorney. The staff member said, "Oh, God, why can't they just follow an agenda?" Mr. Wells responded, "They just make it up as they go along. I think we could start committee meetings at 6:30 a.m. and they could still go past 7 p.m. We need to provide barf bags." This is your city attorney's words. The staff member said, "I want to hurt someone for making me sit through this presentation." Mr. Wells' response, "You at least are in the comfort of your own office. All I have is this crappy notebook with no access to porn." The staff member responds, "That's truly tragic. I can flip them off here, up here too. It keeps my anger in check." Mr. Wells' comment to the female employee is, "Come on down and strut your stuff." The staff member said they need a mini bar, they could use a drink. Mr. Wells said, "I just bring my own flask concealed as a ballpoint pen." Staff member responded, "You're just like the James Bond of city attorneys." And ironically, the word bond in that comment is why this email was brought to light. Mr. Wells responded,
Just 1 second, please. Just 1 second.
I have a question.
Mr. Carroll.
Yes, I have a question. I need to know where this is going, because if this is a discussion between staff and the city attorney, I mean council and the city attorney, I think the appropriateness of what this is about and what has happened here, what is alleged to have happened here, is something that probably should be an out of the sunshine meeting, so that we as a council, you as mayor and any council member who has a complaint or a concern, this, to me, what I'm hearing probably would best be handled in a out of the sunshine meeting, so that we can discuss, so that if we have some problems with it. I don't know if this is public information or should be treated in this manner. I think that we should be able to do an out of the sunshine, so if there is a question and or a concern by any of us, or our reactions should be handled in a different way, because I don't know what we would be able to do at this meeting about this particular item.
Mr. Mayor, I believe I had the floor, and I am finished reading my email. My concern is this. I met with Mr. Wells, Mr. Kobe, and Ms. Burnett as my witness on Friday. I discussed my concerns with Mr. Wells and asked him to respond with what he would do about this and what his reasoning is. And quite honestly, the response I got from Mr. Wells brushed it off as he was having a bad day. My concern is that this council deserves better. There is a possibility that this is a breach of the Florida bar. I have great concerns about this, and I would like to make a motion that we terminate Mr. Wells' employment for cause.